I have to feed the birds. My beautiful weeping willow. And the cardinals. Yeah, that would have been very silly to destroy all of this. I can do it, but what would be an accomplice? Nothing. Becoming a criminal. So I've been having the most horrible thoughts about what to do next and all of that. And suddenly I just decided to do a video, yes, and say, okay, this is what is happening to me and then Nico. How can it get better? Every day it's worse and worse and worse and worse. So I go on and then try to give a bony to Nietzsche and say, let's go in the house, at least I need a hug of someone, yes, I just need to, we have to bond. And as soon as I let her out with the bunny, and of course I didn't have her on the leash, she immediately started running again just to where they escaped, which is in the side of the house, and go to the beach. And then I shouted, and then I just was able to grab her, and I said, this is totally ridiculous. How is it possible? These dogs, the only thing they want is just to leave and then get away from me, and it's just because of their instinct, yes? So I was thinking about, this is not going to get better. I won't be able to live without Linda. I am going to burn this place. I am going to cut all the trees all the way around, not totally the tree, but just the bark, so they will all die. And then and then of course, because I will be burning the place, and I will. Okay, so either I burn myself in there, or I just cannot sit and watch and video and then go to jail for the rest of my life. Yes. So is that great or what? Well, that was when I lost. Huh? Yeah, that was when I lost both puppies, and I was coming back, and I said, well, that's what it's going to do. So then I went and I ordered an electric chainsaw, which is very quiet, from Sears. And then I say, once I start, like the trees that are, the cedar trees that are, by in the west side of the house where we used to have the hammocks, those trees, they take a long time to get that big, These are very old trees. And then there is the trees all in the front of the house, and the one that a tornado took the top. Those trees are cedar trees that took a long time to live, and I was going to just kill them, yes? And then I'm going to go and kill all the cedars that I planted, all the pine trees, and then the weeping willows, which are huge, cutting all the way around, and it will take a while for them to die. And then I just go and burn the house, and then go over there to the island or someplace. Oh, of course, I have to cut also the poles of the island, and I would go over there like Nero and then watch Rome burn, and so that was my destiny. And then so if the firemen come, I'm just sitting there videoing the whole thing, and then they come and they arrest me, and then I go for the rest of my life in jail. And then if one day I'm tired, I just hang myself, and that's the end of it. Okay. So that was the plan, and I ordered a chainsaw, and I said, but of course, I have to make sure that this is what I want to do, because if I'm just going to start, I cannot start chainsawing a tree and just stop it, yes? I have to keep going, yes? And then I have to keep going with the plan. So I was videoing the whole thing, and are you listening to me? Yeah. So I was videoing the whole thing and just giving an explanation, and suddenly I got out, and then I started looking at this and hearing what's going on here. And this is so beautiful. This is my legacy. And I want to destroy this. And I want to destroy this. That's ridiculous. I am kind of lucky, even though that Ray Reese is probably a snake and stuff like that, but I'm kind of lucky that someone is going to take care, knows, going to keep the name of Tierra Linda, and is just going to pursue more what it is, which is a magnificent place for nature, for the birds, for everybody, yes? And then that is at least a good legacy, because it always has been created by Armando, and that is why it's called Tierra Linda, because it's a beautiful earth, and we come over here to see birds. rather than, hello? Rather than the feeling that, yeah, and then Armando, at the end of the story, Armando burned the whole thing and he's in jail and then he just hanged himself and then what? So you know, there is the two stories, yes, the two endings, yes. And not only that, but okay, so what is happening with Nico and Michi? Okay, I'm gonna wait for Nico, but if Nico doesn't come, what can I do? Yes, I am. I am so. It's like how many more sad things could happen to me. Really, I mean, it's almost like a joke, yes. Because of course, you know, my biggest fear with the two dogs was not separating them, you know, because it's like going to be so traumatic. Um, guess what? They, I don't know. Michi is sleeping in the barn inside, and she hasn't eaten. But I gave her a bony today. But I cannot do anything about that. Yes, I just have to wait. My theory is that these dogs are very possessive about something that they, every time they have a bone, you know, it's either this is my bone or either Michi has it or Nico has it, and you just go and don't eat it, but just sit next to it and wait for the other guy to come nearby to growl. It's possible that when they go over there in the forest, they hunt because now there is lots of baby deer or rabbits. And then Nico is just sitting next to his prey, waiting for Michi to come and, because the last time also they came in two different steps, you know. I mean, not together, or I don't think so. So, I feel extremely, you know, my situation here is so horrible and I feel so ashamed that I don't want to put an ad in the paper saying that I'm missing my dog. Because the dog has double collars, yes? With all the tags. He has double collars. He has the choke collar and he has the white collar. And they are not collars that get stuck into a branch or anything like that because they were tied to them. So if someone finds the dog, they will see the tags, yes? I feel like putting an ad in the paper, you know, Armando lost the dogs again. It's just like, you know, it's just, I don't want people to talk about me anymore here, yes?
Right.
So, I was so glad that I was able to express those feelings of destruction. You know, I didn't want to do it on video, but I did it on video because I say, well, if something happens, you know, people have to know really what happened. And suddenly, it was absurd, you know, in the sense that that is not, I don't live for a legacy, but that is not ending in a jail saying now they got just a piece of burned stuff with dying trees. What is the satisfaction of that? Maybe for 1 or 2 days, but after that they got insurance, you know, or whatever. And they will build some kind of shitty thing in here that doesn't look like Chiralinda at all, and then it's like, what happened with Chiralinda? Who knows what it was, yes?
Yeah.
So, Ray, so did you read the contract that says that, you know, that the thing, did you read the contract or you didn't? You probably didn't, because it says that the furniture that I say that I can pick up, someone has to come out here and pick it up. It's like he doesn't want me to come back here ever. And he wants to get all my mail. I cannot have mail forwarding. Anyhow, he used to be my friend, and suddenly when he decided to buy this, he became such a, you know, like everything has to be in writing in front of Lauren and you. Huh?
You're not easy to deal with, and he's a businessman, you know?
Exactly, but you know, at the end of the day, I lost this thing. I'm still going to get, in theory, if I don't fight it, 25,000. Yes, because it's 10,000, which in theory is upfront, but you know, I have to pay the taxes and probably the utilities, and so that's going to be like 7,500 or something. Yes, and because I have to pay the taxes of last year and the taxes of the days that I have lived here. But hey, it's something. And then $300 a year, a month. I mean, look at that contract. What kind of a contract is that? That if I die or something happened to me, that money. So now why does he have to benefit from that? Yes. He says that's it. I say give it to Darla. No. Once you die, that's it. And it's 50 months. That's for almost 5 years. Yes. And so it's like betting in my death or something. But you know what, Darla? I cannot change it. Yes. I cannot change it. I can from the if I would have tried to sell Tierra Linda before this lawsuit, probably I could have found a better buyer for more money or something. Yes, but I didn't do it, and I was, you remember, I was saying, oh, I will fix it up and then make it really nice and pretty, and then I can get probably 500,000 or whatever. Who knows, whatever. Someone's coming in. Anyhow, so Dana. So what I'm saying is that this is what happened. Yes, I am 70 years old. Somehow my heart has has uh, has endured this, and it hasn't failed. Yes, because it's like all this sadness, all this tension in the morning, when I wake up with this shaking, I have this kind of train going. it's, really, it's like, I feel like vibrations inside me. Very difficult to sleep. Anyhow, all of this has to be controlled with the mind, yes?
Yeah.
What led you suffer like that? Or, like for instance, when I'm talking to you now, because it's you, you are the person. I don't know how to express the kind of person that you are listening to me and helping me, and how lucky I am. Anyhow, and the fact that I can tell you everything, yes? And that you are not, you were so critical of me all the time, and suddenly you have been just this person that is just a listener and a comforter, and that gives advice to. But what have you done? I don't know, or is it my attitude, or anyhow, you're an amazing. Oh, listen, I put the main address of E-Trade to Clybourne, so you're going to receive the statement there. I don't think we have put your name there. I have to do that. We have to do that, Dana.
Well, I know I went in there, and I got some stuff laying there, but I haven't had a chance to look at it again.
Yeah, I also gonna send you the how to get to my email. The email that I'm using now, AV091948, which is Armando Villa, September 4, 1948 at Gmail. So you can get in. Darla, now I don't have the feelings that I'm going to be dying soon, but you have to have access to everything, like all my other domain names. I don't think the other domain names, the only ones that are really probably valuable, and I say that puppies and that dogs are really good, for, and maybe this is something that I would like to work once I get to your mother, is to find good dog portals, because basically what Amazon and all of those people sometimes, they are just portals that direct you to different products, yes? So with the dogs and the puppies, I think that I can do something. But if for something happened to me, I want you to be able to know where they are, how much money we're paying for a year to have it, and try to sell them, yes? Because they're all .com. And then there's one that is called, that I think is just very nice, it's photogalina.com. Can you imagine Galina is becoming very much like the place where people come here for weddings and stuff like that. And I probably should try to find that on my own right soon. You know, like people are going to say photographer in Galina, so Photogalina, and I have a photogalina.com, which is great, you know, for a group of photographers that specializes in weddings here, yes? Something. So I also have joedavis.net. That could be a portal also for businesses, you know, in Joe Davis County. And it's not .com, it's .net, but it's not that. I have unocontratodos.com, and that is a silly one. That means one against everybody. But because that was me, yes, I was fighting everybody. But that could be, you know, like, who knows, you know, maybe a joke website, Spanish, yes, unocontratodos. And I have another one that is called Freedom of the Press, that instead of being depressed, you know, like the PR,
Oh, yeah.
Freedom of the Press is probably about something about, you know, like this world is becoming so fucked up that this is the freedom for everybody just say, yes, I'm depressed, you know, because there was a time where people could not, they cannot admit that they are depressed, you know, it's like that. No, I cannot say that. Now everybody says, yes, I'm taking antidepressants, you know, stuff like that. So, I also have one that is called Mars and Moon. I don't know .com. I don't know what that means, you know, because Mars is a masculine and Moon is a feminine, yes. But Mars is a warrior, yes, and Moon is romantic, is it? It's not a goddess. Mars, what I was saying, Mars was a Roman god, Roman, yes. No, Greek. And then the moon.
Hey, Armando.
Hey,
I gotta go.
are you in Fairview? Yes.
Yeah, and I got a guy coming over to look at the house to put new floors, final floors in the kitchen and bathroom.
Yeah. So, did you find a renter?
Well, there's a woman who said she wanted to do it, but she hasn't ever called Vicky back.
So, well, listen. What do you think about the idea of you coming with the Paul and then living with 2 cars?
Oh, maybe, yeah, that'd be a good idea.
That's like the best idea.